This week in retail history.
In retail history, guys, we're talking about cracking the supply chain, the great egg dispute, and the birth of the carton. So, like, when we get eggs now, you think of like eggs in a carton, right? How old do you think that is, as far as the carton itself? Do you want a minute?
I'm trying to think. I mean, like, maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks?
No. How old is the carton invention? This is a history moment.
I was like really trying to go through the logistics of it.
I was just trying to let you cook. I was trying to let you cook over there.
I mean, let's say like, I don't know, 50 years? 1955.
Older. 1911. It actually didn't happen in America either. It happened in British Columbia. A massive argument broke out at local. A farmer named Gabriel LaCroix had delivered an egg basket to the hotel Jack McNeil. Half the eggs were smashed in the basket. McNeil was furious, and they got into confrontation. And neither man wanted to take like the loss for it. So the eggs broke in the basket because it's a lot of pressure. So then, meanwhile, at the hotel bar was this local guy named Joseph Coyle, who overheard the shouting match. I mean, think about this. These guys are fighting over eggs. How much of an egg cost back then?
Yeah.
So, had a shouting match. He realized that the package was a problem. So he went back to the newspaper's office, started experimenting with thick cardboard and paper until he made it happen. And literally, it was the first flexible V-shaped cardboard inside each slot. These little pouches held the eggs gently in place, reducing shrink and increasing the benefit, not only for the hotel owner for storage, but for the farmer that brought them.
Wow, that's crazy. It kind of reminds me of the Hatfields and McCoys that start off with the argument over a pig, and then it led to that whole crazy war. But, that's wild. But it does also prove a point. And this goes for us, it goes for anything and anybody. Every great thing or achievement or invention always comes from some kind of a catastrophe or some kind of a problem of some sort that somebody has to figure out. People aren't just like cruising and all of a sudden, hey, let's just try to think about this. No, it's always comes from some kind of strafe.
The crazy thing is, because of timing, it wasn't until 1920 where he started making this announcement, because everybody loved the fact these cartons were saving all these eggs.
Yeah.
So as we learned about last week from Florida and our guy that made the first refrigeration, it wasn't until the connection with refrigeration, right around the same time, an incredible chemist named Dr. Mary Engel Pennington, who's a pioneering work and has celebrated every March during Women's History Month. So she was the real inventor of like commercial refrigeration.
Wow.
Basically was riding rail with the frozen cars while Coyle fixed the broken eggs problem. Pennington was the one who instituted the strict temperature controls and sanitary standards that kept those cartons of eggs from spoiling on their way to the grocery store. So she was like basically the founding person that helped us establish safe practices and ServSafe certification by dictating what was a safe temperature to keep eggs.
Wow. Shout out to Dr. Mary Engel Pennington, man, because, I mean, let's face it. I mean, even in today's world, you don't see... I mean, I haven't seen a refrigeration woman other than Dave Pepler's wife, Joanne, who's actually a fan. Hi, Joanne. But I haven't seen any other woman, and I think she just shows up out of obligation to help out Dave.
Oh, yeah.
But I haven't seen any other women come to the store representing any refrigeration companies in any capacity, sales down to, technician. So the fact that back then, I mean, we're talking about, I don't even, excuse me for my illiteracy here, but when do women get to vote? Do we know the date? It's kind of crazy. I mean, it actually makes this even more impressive. She was in a field that was even today is a male-dominated field, and she was a pioneer. She got her idea across. Just a woman back at that time getting people to listen to her was crazy. Let alone the fact that she, had this great idea, pushed it forward. I mean, it just goes to show you how strong she was, and rightfully so. She's recognized during Women's History Month because, that's a crazy accomplishment. It's not like it was a woman-dominated field or an area that women were, had the expertise in at the time. She went into a male-dominated field, and and was a pioneer. That's got a little extra to it. I mean, let's talk about Dr. Mary Engel Pennington here. She was been able to vote. My guess is like 1920 something. Which means that she came up with this, forced it through in a male-dominated field before she was even allowed to vote.
No, she was allowed to vote. It was 1919, right around the same time.
No, she wasn't allowed to vote because it was 1911.
1920.
Okay, she just got a chance to vote for the first time. And there might not have even been an election. She might not have ever been able to vote yet when she came up with this idea. So that's worth at least one gong. It probably needs more, but the only thing I have right now is a gong. Here's to you, Dr. Mary Engel Pennington.